Hey everybody, welcome to our first video. I'm Steven,
I'm Robbie.
and we're the MooreBros, and we're here just to start off our new series of YouTube videos. We want to start doing some reviews for you guys. We're going to start out with our top 10 of 2015. So we're going to just start the countdown off pretty quick. My number 10 is The Big Short. I thought this was a great dark comedy with strong performances from everyone in the cast, with a great narrative and great direction from Adam McKay.
Um, my number 10 is Kingsman: The Secret Service, a movie that I'd been expecting and waiting for, and exceeded my expectations with its humor, its action, and Matthew Vaughn's typical over-the-top style.
My number 9 is The Walk. This features a very strong performance from Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and this movie was an experience. It was more than just going to the movies and watching a narrative. It was an experience that I got to experience luckily in IMAX 3D, and I loved every second of it.
My number 9, Ex Machina. It was a movie I didn't really love at first, but the more I've thought about it, the more I like it, and it has great performances, and everything about it is just a movie that needs to be seen.
Okay, my number 8. So as you can tell, we love Star Wars. So number 8 is Star Wars Episode 7, The Force Awakens. I contemplated putting it higher on my list, but due to just how strong this year was in film, I had to make it at my number 8.
My number 8 is The Big Short. Um, Similar reasons to Stevens, but also just because of how pointed it was with its condemnation of the housing market crash and the banks.
Awesome. My number 7 is Mad Max: Fury Road. Um, I don't know, what can we say? The practical effects were just awesome. I loved every second of that movie.
My number 7, Mad Max Fury Road. It's basically like what he said, and the performances were all really solid, especially Charlize Theron as Furiosa, as one of the best female action heroes we've had.
So my number 6 actually kind of took me by surprise, and it's Brooklyn. I loved Brooklyn a lot. I went and saw it. The performances are all great. I found myself getting a lot more into it than I ever expected with in terms of my emotional response to the movie. If you want to see a great movie about romance that's not just cheesy and terribly written, go watch Brooklyn.
My number 6 is Inside Out. Of course, it's gonna be good. It's Pixar, but I really liked it, especially how it played with emotions and the need for them, and of course, Bing Bong.
Rest in peace. My number 5 is Sicario. The main three actors in it, Emily Blunt, Josh Brolin, and Benicio del Toro, are at it again. They've done great performances, and they've made this film a must-see of the year.
My number 5, Star Wars: Force Awakens. Star Wars. I mean, it's great. It's entertaining. It's everything you want from a Star Wars movie, and I can't wait for the rest of them.
My number 4 is The Hateful Eight. Quentin Tarantino has created another masterpiece, and lots of people are saying they don't like it, but it's probably because they're lying to themselves, and you should definitely check it out.
My number 4, Spotlight. It was a really great story about journalism and the importance of journalism, and also a shocking look at an event that happened so recently but went on for so long.
My number 3 is Spotlight. The performances are great, and like you said, it's a great film about journalism. It makes you realize the importance of these people and their jobs, and it made me contemplate actually going out and reading the printed page again. And it's a definite must-see of the year.
My number 3 is The Hateful Eight. Tarantino, his dialogue is top notch like always, and I didn't love it as much as some of his previous movies, but it's still a even a lesser of his is still better than most other people's movies. So
My number 2 is The Revenant. I loved Birdman last year, and The Revenant was able to live up to my expectations that Inarritu had set with Birdman, and Leonardo DiCaprio and Tom Hardy lead the cast with strong, powerful performances, and it's a definite must-see. On top of that, the cinematography is gorgeous.
my number 2 is Room. It was one of the most emotional movies I've seen all year. With the performances by Brie Larson and Jacob Tremblay, they just brought their A game, and it's also one of the most uplifting movies I've seen in quite some time.
My number one was Room. Um, I thought that that movie was fantastically made, from the performances to the direction. Everything about it was just really well crafted. Like Robbie just said, it's a very powerful, emotional movie. It was one of the few movies that have moved me to the point where I wanted to cry. Not even Bing Bong could do that. Don't kill me there. But and Room was a very powerful movie about love and the power that love has in our lives. And if you haven't seen it, or you haven't had a chance to see it, go find time, go watch it as soon as you can.
And then my number one is The Revenant. I think a lot of these movies, I think the theme of the best movies this year was almost man's determination to overcome bad things that have happened to them, be it Room, The Revenant, or even just overcoming what people perceive as weaknesses or limitations, like an Ex Machina creating AI. So with The Revenant, I think just because of how it was shot and how it was acted and everything about it, it was just the most intense and biggest movie of the year.
I could agree with that. Yeah. Basically, to wrap it all up, I like to sum up my year in movies with a single phrase, and I would say that 2015 was the year of Donald Gleason. From Ex Machina to Star Wars to The Revenant to Brooklyn. He's had great movies all around, and he's managed to be one of the driving forces in getting me to the theaters this year.
Yeah, and that's our video for our top 10 movies of 2015. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and
If you have any recommendations for what you want us to review, whether it be movies, television, video games even, let us know in the comments section. We'd be happy to take a look at it and review it for you guys. Hope you enjoyed our video. We'd like to hear back from you.
thank you.